Well, I think we have to probably step back a little bit there at the moment. The only person who's saying it's an attack at the moment is President Trump. There's nobody else backing that up. There's no military authority in the US is doing that. Certainly, Lebanese government and other people who understand the history of the port and what's been there are really saying it's a load of ammonium nitrate that was taken off a ship from a company that went bust about 6 years ago, and it's been stored there. There might have been a preliminary fire that led to an explosion. It's a precursor to this, but it looks like the ammonium nitrate has been poorly stored, and this is an accident, a tragic accident. And I think what people will need to start looking at is why there was this volatile mix of 2.8 tonnes of ammonium nitrate that was left in the one spot for 6 years. I mean, that's the story coming out of this, I think.
Well, Rodger, even before they are able to do that, they're going to have to figure out how to get the power back on in a country that doesn't have 24/7 electricity as it is, as well as trying to rebuild at this point amidst an economic crisis unlike anything that they've seen since the Lebanese Civil War. Even folks that I've been speaking to in the last several hours saying the devastation is unlike anything they even saw when they were living there during the Civil War. How difficult do you think it's going to be for Lebanon to get back on its feet?
Massively difficult. I mean, this is the last thing that a country like Lebanon needs right now. Any country would find this to be a difficult issue to deal with, but with Lebanon having being in the middle of, as you pointed out, probably the worst financial crisis it's seen, with people's savings having been frittered away while they're sitting in the bank, unemployment has skyrocketed, inflation soaring. A government that's been seen to be not meeting the needs of the people. And now here's another example of slack governance. It just continues to reinforce the average Lebanese citizen's view that they don't have a government that can govern properly. And what do you do when that's the case? It's a dilemma for the average Lebanese citizen.
Do you think that this will expedite any IMF deal currently deadlocked?
Well, you would hope so, and the major reason why international donors haven't been pouring money into Lebanon is because Lebanese government is unable or unwilling to undertake the kind of fiscal reforms that are being asked of it. Again, one of the questions we should be asking of the government is this now enough for the government to accede to implementing some of these fiscal reforms in order for them to be granted IMF loans and for other countries to encourage foreign investment in the country? And those are the kind of questions, and they all come back to the Lebanese government, unfortunately.